When uploading UGC to Roblox, there has always been a size limit. For example, if you try to upload an accessory or anything like that that is bigger than the current size limit, Roblox will simply not allow you to upload that accessory. They will tell you that they found an error when trying to validate the avatar item category, and then it will just tell you that your accessory, the thing that you're trying to upload, has a larger size than the maximum that is allowed. And that's the end of that until the bypasses come along, and this is obviously some kind of an exploit. I still to this day don't really understand how it works. I've had people explain it to me, even the people who literally bypass all of this and upload these accessories have specifically explained it directly to me, and I still have absolutely no idea. So I'm so sorry that I'm a little bit lost in that area, but I think the main thing that we need to take a look at right now is there is things like this happening inside of Roblox games. I made a video about this for the first time 6 months ago. This Roblox UGC exploit is insane. Size limit bypass. And the only reason that was the only time I ever talked about that was because right after I talked about that, Roblox patched this and the bypass was no longer working and people could no longer do anything like that. Until today, obviously, they have found yet another way to be doing this. Some Roblox UGC items are bypassing the size limit again, making some interesting things happen in game. What we mean by bypassing the size limit is, like I said, there is a size limit for the maximum size that you are allowed to upload these accessories at, so obviously nothing too big to be breaking the games or just really ruining games and annoying things for people. That has always been a thing, so when these exploits bypass that and they can upload UGC accessories so big that it will take over the entire game to a point that everyone inside of that game at that time, they will not be able to see anything besides the UGC accessory that you are wearing because it's so big it takes up the entire map. For example, this one in the screenshot, as we can see down at the bottom, there's like the volcano and all of the construction stuff of one of the natural disaster survival maps, which is how we know that that is exactly what this game is, which also leads us to realize all of these skyscrapers, the big city, literally anything that you can see that is usually not in natural disaster survival is a UGC accessory, one UGC accessory, including the cats in the background, by the way. So like all of these skyscrapers, the entire city with the cats in the sky, that is one UGC accessory. It's a hat. It is a hat on Roblox that someone is wearing right now, and it's this big. It's taking over the entire map. You can clearly see how zoomed out whoever took this screenshot is. There is even a little Roblox avatar down at the bottom. You can see kind of very, very tiny, almost like an ant. And now compare that little Roblox avatar to these massive buildings, which, by the way, one more time, just to reiterate and emphasize, it's one UGC accessory. Another person said, yeah, I saw this in another game, and the SpongeBob's in the sky is one of the skybox UGC accessories, which basically intend on changing the skybox. Exactly as you can see, there is a SpongeBob in each direction you look. Even if you look up, we can almost see like that arm or the hand of him. There is another SpongeBob on like the top of the sky. So this one again is completely bypassing the size limits just to add SpongeBob's into the sky. So this one is a little bit less interruptive of the game. Maybe it's a little distracting, but it's not exactly annoying in the way that, you know, you're trying to play natural disaster survival and suddenly an entire city spawns on top of your head. So that one's more funny than anything. I don't know why they specifically always target SpongeBob, because even in my last video 6 months ago, one of them was that massive evil SpongeBob, which was actually kind of terrifying people. If you take a look at this screenshot that I had from back then, you can very easily miss my avatar, by the way, when I'm actually trying it on and wearing it for myself. You can very easily miss my own avatar. It's another ant. Down at the bottom, if you look very, very closely, or maybe if I highlight it for you or something, you can actually see my avatar down there. Again, that is how big some of these UGC accessories have become because of this bypass. But that was just another SpongeBob, except that one was evil and scary and terrifying and actually jump scaring people, because can you imagine joining a Roblox game and something like this is hovering over your head? You press play on a game, everything is loading in, you're sitting there so excited to play the game that you've just entered, and suddenly this appears in the sky floating above everyone, and it's just gonna follow you around because it's so big. Again, it takes up the entire map. Another person saw this one. I have no idea who that is, what this is supposed to be, but there is a bunch of different cubes all scattered around the sky all over the map with that same picture on every side of every cube. And I think in this screenshot it's kind of obvious that this person is playing catalog avatar creator by themselves, which means that they went into this game just to try this UGC accessory on, which again means that this is just one UGC accessory, and this is basically what it looks like when you wear it. You can't specifically tell that you are the one wearing it, I guess, unless you start walking and all of these cubes start moving around and following in the directions that you are moving. But if you stand still, nobody has any idea that you are the one wearing that or causing that or anything like that. It's just sitting there in the sky around the entire map. It's one hat, it's one UGC accessory. Another person encountered the very ominous SpongeBobs all across the sky. This one was in Sharkbite, so I really don't think there is any specific games that these people are playing to showcase their bypassed UGC accessories, anything like that. I think it's just very hit and miss. If you join a game, you might see one of these, you might not, you probably won't, because it gets deleted very quickly. I think even the first city one was also completely content deleted. It was taken down, removed from Roblox. Obviously it's not for sale because of that, and I mean, it was created by random dev group and a bunch of numbers, so it's also very obvious that it's just kind of a throwaway thing, because obviously they knew that this would get banned and quite possibly get their accounts moderated as well, and because it's basically an exploit because they are bypassing the UGC size limit. But yeah, this happened all the way back in June, and now it's happening again, and to be honest, it's nothing malicious, it's never anything bad. It's a bunch of SpongeBobs, it's a city. Last time there was another city, if I remember correctly. It's never anything bad. To be honest, I think it's more funny than anything. It's always gonna end up getting deleted in the end anyway. I think the people that even create these and bypass this, they obviously know that they are doing this for fun and nothing else. It's not that big of a deal. If you don't like it, like distracting your game, you could literally just join another server. These people are not going to follow you, they're literally just showcasing it in one thing until it gets deleted. So please, the comments is the place to go. Tell me what you guys think about Roblox UGC accessories being bypassed for the size limit once again. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.